Hello and welcome to Two Mouths.
No breaks.
Yeah.
This is episode 6. It almost was not. We've had some
Vacation brain.
something. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Shit, if we'd been in the Jack Daniels, I'd say we're drunk, but
Yeah, no,
we're not, folks.
no alcohol is
None.
involved in this.
Nothing involved with this other than forgetting how to set up shit.
Yeah, it was a struggle for sure.
We had to call in some technical help, i.e. the mullet of knowledge.
And then he broke.
Oh, we're not going to discuss what he broke. Yeah.
Anyways,
So anyway, we're here. Maybe.
we're back.
We're back. We're not all here. We're back.
We're not allowed to take vacation anymore.
We better record like 10 episodes before we go on vacation.
No.
So we have a little practice before we have to post. Anyway, guys, we are over on TikTok. You can catch a video over on YouTube, Facebook, yes, and new
to the Instagram.
the Insta. And we're hoping maybe one day we'll be going live while we're doing this so you don't edit out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because today has been
a day.
a day.
It's been a week.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a week.
been a week. It's
Yeah.
been something. I don't know. But anyway, like we said, this is about the little vacay we took. Somebody took a vacation. Somebody took a
Not vacation.
got a goddamn to-do list when you get there. So I went to Birmingham.
I went to Texas.
Both went home, you know, where we're from originally, where it was definitely interesting.
For sure. Train station, horse,
Yeah.
planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah. I get a message. I'm going to the train station.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Not without me. Take me with you.
You forgot something.
You've left me behind.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, folks, it's look, when my mom's involved, it is never a vacation. She's just an added child.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 4.
Sometimes it feels like 10.
I've helped with that.
I slipping her some Xanax while we're here, Mom. Take your morning drink here. Crush up some Xanax in it. Anyway, folks, we had some interesting times.
We did.
Somebody had their country experience with a horse and cart, but not what you're thinking, folks.
No, not at all. So yeah, I went home, visit my parents, brother, sister-in-law, go out to the country. I mean, beautiful. But said neighbors of the people we were at has 2 horses. He's an older gentleman. So he calls and is like, hey, my 2 horses got out. We're like, shit.
Yeehaw!
Mind you, I'm in shorts and tennis shoes.
Perfect horse catching.
Yeah,
attire.
of course. So we jump on their side-by-side 4-wheeler, Polaris, whatever you want to call it. We take off.
Your
Horses-
cart.
Yeah.
That was your cart.
Go-kart. Anyways, horses ended up 2.5 miles away from said pen.
And you're a very horsey person, right?
Very horsey person. Yes. I mean, and yeah, but I mean, I've petted them, I've ridden them here and there, but yeah, no.
By all means, go out and catch these
Yes,
things.
well, I mean, we were helping their neighbor, which was fine, Texas. It was like, I mean, it wasn't morning, it was like mid-afternoon, like right out. So it was like at least 100 and something. I mean, no humidity. So it's just dry heat, and we searching for horses. Long story short, we find the horses, get their leads on them. I'm driving our cart down the middle of a country road with 2 people, one on each side, walking the horses back to their pasture.
Signs you might be in Texas. A Polaris and 2 horses.
Yes.
Driving down the road. Wish you didn't have to saddle them up and ride back bareback.
I mean, I would have did whatever. But anyways, you know, something I never thought I would do, be chasing 2.
Not on my bucket list.
No, yeah, not. And they were older horses too, like 12, 13 years.
It's not that old.
Well, once again, I'm not a horse
Horses
person.
can live to be 20 and 30 years
Okay.
old. They're teenagers.
But
No wonder they ran away.
Might I add, they have never escaped before. They just got new shoes on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Good thing they didn't lose any shoes or
When they
anything.
did not.
Because that would have been
But,
And did you have OG with you, or was it just you?
Well, OG was there. He decided to stay back at the house
Smart man.
because we were cooking food on cast iron. He's like, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Way to go, OG. I don't blame you. I'm not doing this.
And he made a very good cobbler, might I add. Chocolate cherry.
Next time I'm going to Texas.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, boys. Load them up. Let's go.
We'll all go to the train station.
Make it a family affair.
Right.
The boys and their two moms at the train station.
And the OG.
And the OG.
But yes, so yeah, that was,
Well, since you were speaking about it being so warm,
yeah.
we roll into my mom, Marsha's house. We do not call her grandma. Dan calls her Marsha. I couldn't figure out why it was warm. Like, her house is always warm. She's usually 77
Very
degrees,
warm.
78. It's old age, she claims. I hope I go the other way. I want it set on 32 when I'm old. Kate and I are walking into the Goomba room, which is the back room, and I happened to glance at the freaking thermostat. Just a glance, thinking maybe I could bump it down to 75 and she wouldn't notice. It was set on 81. And mind you, she is in her bedroom with a small room heater and a blanket on.
Why?
She said it was chilly in there. Meanwhile, Hayden is wet with sweat. I am wet with sweat. Because we were the ones doing things, mind you.
I was sweating just thinking about it.
What? She's all about keeping that power bill low and that Temu bill high.
Valid story. I've seen some of these purchases.
I was like, Mom, like 81. You do know that they recommend putting your thermostat on 78.
Yeah.
81.
Maybe y'all could have jumped in that bath.
Family bathtub. How would I get her out?
Well, you said family.
I need a freaking. Maybe I could dunk her and. I did have an aunt tell me one time that a pillow would solve all my problems.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, yeah.
Sounding better and better.
I mean, I did clean crime scenes and stuff like that. So I watch enough true crime.
Listen to,
I will get away with it.
Get it.
Yeah, you know, because I hear them and I'm like, that was an amateur move there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, don't use your cell phone. Hello.
Yeah. Burner. Hello.
Take your cell phone in the car while you're dumping the.
Yeah.
Anyway, 81 degrees. Well, it's 95 outside with a heat index of 102 and swamp ass humidity.
Yeah. Like 1,000.
I mean, you walk out there and it's like, am I sweating? Nope, it's just the air.
Yeah. Just the air.
Yeah, it was not pleasant. Luckily, I have a room upstairs. We had that bitch cranked down to like 72, 2 fans blowing.
And it was still hot.
Oh, you could feel the difference. Like when you walk by the stairwell going up, you could feel that cool air. And then the laundry room, her laundry room is fed by the air.
Yeah.
So you go in there, she went in there and she was like, why is it so cold? I have no idea why it's so cold in the laundry room. Don't talk about it. You're not allowed on the stairs. You can't go upstairs.
And why are you in the laundry room?
We know you're not doing laundry.
You only take like 12 steps to the kitchen, 15 to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, she does go to the fridge and get that ice.
Oh, yeah.
That's what was making her cold, actually. She said she was chewing on all that ice and it made her cold.
Then stop chewing on ice, Marcia.
Not going to happen after 3 fillings have come out and a crown. Still going to chew that ice.
Wow. All right. And run up that Temu.
Yeah, she got a Temu package just the other day. I showed you the video of my brother helping her.
That video. He was doing like the Aussie shuffle.
I don't know what he was doing, but he doesn't like get roped into her schemes where...
Does anybody?
No.
I think we're going to hear about a scheme somebody getting roped into later in this.
Yeah, and it didn't end well. Somebody brought back a really good souvenir from their vacation. Somebody else almost brought back the same souvenir.
Yeah.
But 0 out of 10 do not recommend these souvenirs.
But you know, mine would have been my left foot, so we would have been like...
Hey.
Yeah.
We would have been opposite our dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine's on my left. And yours is on,
right.
So anyway, we'll talk about the souvenirs here in a little while.
Not only we get match tattoos, but we
Matching entries, matching souvenirs.
prize vacation's over.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
Here's your prize for putting up with
We're
Marsha.
taking you to the train station.
Like I said, don't go without me.
Yeah. So I flew home, did not drive.
I don't know why you didn't want to make an 18-hour drive.
With stops, 16 from driveway to driveway. I mean, I haven't made it in like 13 and a half with stops. Anywho, not that
We're not going to talk about no popos are listening to this. Not describing vehicles either.
No.
No stadies. No. Nope.
So anyways, flew into DFW, International Airport. Well, they have a Rail train
Yeah.
that will take you to Fort Worth is the end game of it. So we decided like, okay, give it a try. Beach traffic at the airport, parking, all of that. Closer for OG to drive to pick me up.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll meet at the train station. Flight goes well, get to the train station, go to Fort Worth Stockyards, all of that, get some Longhorn loving if you will. Hook 'em. But anyway, I gave it to me. Yes.
Another story.
Yeah. So anyways, we get back to my parents' house, Julie vacation. So on the way back, my dad's like, we're taking you to the train station. I was like, in a good way or a bad way?
I know, I got that message and I was like, I think the fuck not.
Yeah. But it was like a planes, trains, and automobiles. Because driving from my parents' house to the train station, train to the airport, and then flight. And then I have to drive home. I mean, sure, yeah.
Steve Martin.
But yeah, so it was a funny joke.
Well, I mean,
train station.
You could have ridden a horse. I mean, that would have, just added. You could just rode a horse to the train station.
Yeah.
Rolled on down that.
I mean,
hill.
we were in a truck. Doesn't have horsepower.
Quite possibly.
Okay,
Well, I mean, I did get that message, and I was like, I think not.
Yeah.
No. We're not going. No. You can get on a plane. You can get in a car. But you're not going to the train station. No.
But I made it back safely.
Well, I mean, I'm glad nobody rolled you down a hill in the middle of Montana.
But going back, get to the airport, get through security, no problem. The plane was supposed to take off at 4:45. Took off about 5:35. The cabin of the plane was over 100 degrees.
Turn on those engines and cool us down.
And they did. Like, the flight attendants were like, no, we ain't staying in that plane. Like, we gonna stay up here. So, by the time we boarded, it was nice and cool. Yeah, it was. Thank you, Texas.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a little tangent, go figure, but the first time my ex-husband ever flew from Canada, we landed in Memphis, Tennessee, and then there you get off at the tarmac. Like you get on the tarmac and walk up.
Yeah.
We're in the back of the plane, walking forward, nice and cool, and as closer as you get to the door.
Oh yeah.
It's warming up. And my ex-husband looked at me and he said, "Did they not have any air conditioning up here in the front of the plane?" And I looked at him and I said, "No, babe, it's just that hot outside."
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean it's that hot outside? Wait till you step out the door and that humidity smacks you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It gets 100 in Canada, but no humidity. Zero. But I feel you on the 100-degree plane because that's miserable.
I mean, but I would take a Texas 112-degree day over an Alabama summer day at 88 with a heat index of 105.
Yeah, we're supposed to get close to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Sometime this coming week, and then add the heat index and humidity to that, and it'll be 110, 120. Yeah. And when they say it feels like that, it feels like that. I mean,
you're eating the air.
You thirsty? Open up. Here's some moisture.
But you tell people that, and they don't understand. They're like, "How can you do it?" And it's like, no. You just have to live it.
Well, like I said, my ex-husband figured it out once we got to the front of the damn plane. He was like, "Oh, this is what you were talking about?" And I'm like, "Yes, my little Canadian snowbird. Welcome to Tennessee. Hope you like it moist, sauna." Oh, now you know why I don't like the sauna. It feels too much like outside all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, like I said, I went to Birmingham. I've been hearing all month about the list that I had when I got to Birmingham.
Not a good list.
Well, since my dad passed away now, I'm her man of the house. Hayden and I.
Yeah.
We do things. Normal things on the list, like nothing outrageous. She broke her key fob. Had to find somebody to come redo a key for her, program a key. That's a whole story in itself. And we had to trim up some crepe myrtle trees and stuff. Stuff that I didn't want to do out in 105-degree weather. Anyway, there was a list.
With no place to cool down.
No. no. Unless you went upstairs or you
Yeah.
crashed in the bathtub, like just laid out.
Yeah.
But no. I was going down the list, and there's like 11 things on the list. And I get to number 11, and I was like, this looks like my 12-year-old autistic kiddo wrote with his left hand, whatever this is. And I swear it said plumbing in car. So I asked her, I was like, hey, Marcia, I don't know if I can do number 11 on this list. And she was like, oh, what is it? And I said, well, I can't read it. Oh, hand it to me. I can read my writing. Okay, Marcia, you read that writing. Handed it to her, and she was like, And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, well, it looks like. And I was like, I thought you could read your writing. She said, well,
And what did it look like to her?
plumbing in the car. So that will be on my list when I get back in September-ish or so. Plumbing in the car will still be on the list because I don't know what plumbing in the car is. I mean, some of the other things were just running errands in town and stuff like that. But the plumbing in the car, and I asked her, I was like, were you just waking up and wrote it down? Like, I don't know. I don't remember when I wrote it down. And I keep reminding her every time I'm there, Marcia, you're getting close to the nursing home time. So you keep having episodes where you tell me I need to fix the plumbing in the car. You're going to the nursing home. Of course, my brother thinks she already needs to be there.
Is there a chance your brother scribbled that on
No, well, and I asked, I was like, Jeffrey, do you know what this means? And he was like, no. Of course, he's not much help anyway.
there? I mean, I don't mean this in a bit, but does your brother write or scratch or draw? I mean,
Yeah, he writes, but it's scratchy.
yeah,
But
okay. I just,
this was definitely her scratchy.
Okay.
Because certain letters I can tell are
gotcha.
hers, but it was scratchy.
I've never seen him with a tablet and a writing utensil. I mean, and I don't mean that to sound bad. I don't,
He
but
doesn't like to write. He doesn't like to feel the paper. Thank you, autism.
I mean, no, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah,
Weird things. Dane doesn't like a pencil. He doesn't like the way they feel, the grip.
okay,
So
yeah.
he doesn't write very well because he does not like.
No, I
like
I
that.
get that. I mean,
No,
but like I
no.
said, I don't mean that anyway bad. But
Dane's poor OT was trying to teach him to write, and he wouldn't pick a hand. Like he writes either hand. Of course, he plays golf right and left. He bats right and left.
Yeah.
But she asked him one day. She was like, "Why don't you pick a hand?" And he was like, "I don't like it." And I was like, "There you
go.
have it." Will he ever write? Now, why does he need to write? He could type on a phone, a computer, a tablet. No, but he doesn't like the way the pens feel, or hand, or pencils, whatever. He doesn't like when he has to grip it. It feels funny. So, well, when he cavemans it. Yeah. The to-do list. The to-do list.
the to-do list.
Yeah. The got done except for that damn plumbing in the
Plumbing in
car.
the car.
I don't know. If anybody out there knows what plumbing in a car might be, please let me know.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious what she thinks plumbing in a car
Yeah.
is.
And I'm curious too. I mean, or if you have any ideas, or if you know what it is. I mean, you know where to find us.
I just assumed she wrecked something in the car again and tried to cover it up.
Oh, there's a dent there? No.
I didn't know that was there. Show up and the Sirius XM antenna is completely broken off on the top of the car. And she said I must have done it. Now, you and I and the boys went to see Jelly Roll at the time.
Yes,
And we were doing 90 down the freeway.
we were.
Do you not think I would have heard that thing?
You would think, yeah.
Because I certainly heard it. I didn't hear it when we were in town.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get over 60 miles an hour
Yeah.
in town. But the minute I got on the freeway, when I went up after we had seen Jelly Roll,
Yeah.
after December, January sometime, yeah, it was broken. No idea how it happened, who did it, when it happened. I was like, what did you run into? I have no idea. She thought we did it at the Jelly Roll concert.
Marsha. That's all I can think.
Them keys are getting taken away. I'm going to have to hire a permanent Uber because I ain't doing it. And then she tells me, pulled in a parking spot one day. She was like, are you going to straighten up? And I'm like, I am straight. She was like, no, you're not. The back end's crooked. And I looked at her and I said, well, get your ass out of the damn passenger seat. Come get in the driver's seat and straighten this shit up. I said, you don't get to dictate to me.
You are not passenger princess, Marsha.
No, shotgun shuts their cake hole. That is the rule. Driver picks the music, which she doesn't like.
Yeah.
She wants it to be quiet in the car. Not going to happen.
Because she wants everybody to hear her crunch.
That ice. but shotgun shuts their cake hole.
Yeah. She has yet to get.
No, she doesn't even know what that means. She's like, what do you mean shotgun shuts its cake hole?
So she knows none of it.
None of it.
Shall we move on to
Uh,
our almost matching?
Yes,
injury?
yes. I want to hear about yours. Yours sounds a little more exciting than
Well,
mine.
I did not come home with a cast or a boot or a broken bone. But anyway,
Shame.
I know. You just had to outdo me this time.
I did.
Anyway, so OG loves cast iron.
Get out of town.
For real, he has over 100 pieces. We
I'm gonna put that in the dishwasher for her.
makes my skin crawl. Anyway, so we cooked in a Dutch oven that Saturday before, well, Friday night, and then Saturday afternoon we did. So he cleaned them sitting on the table in the kitchen.
Not in the dishwasher.
Not in the dishwasher. No. So he was like, hey, I'm going to go take a shower. Would you mind putting them up? No, don't mind at all. So he had a 10-inch Dutch oven, 10-inch Dutch oven, and a 12-inch. So I was picking it up. Well, the lid slid off of the 12-inch. It missed my left foot by 3 or 4 inches. And I was like, whew. I just had to stand there for a second.
Did that really happen?
Yeah.
Am I assessing?
Neither one of my feet hurt. Did not scrape my shin. Yeah.
It's no joke.
No. So OG gets out of the shower. He was like, what was that racket?
What racket? I didn't hear anything.
Like, well, you see, what happened was, and he was like, shit, that would have hurt.
Did you damage my cast iron? Let me check it out.
He didn't ask that, but as I picked the lid up, I was like inspecting it to make sure I did not.
Otherwise, I see somebody replacing a 12-inch Dutch oven.
Yeah. But his comment was, well, you intrigued matching injuries. I was like, thanks, appreciate it.
I already told you, 0 out of 10. Do
I know,
not recommend.
yeah.
Do not recommend.
It was. Then of course, as it was falling, I'm like, I don't have time to go to the ER. I got to catch a plane. I don't have time for this. But it fall like in slow motion.
I know.
It was like, I don't have time for this. Move your foot. You do not want to pay that bill.
No.
So
Out of state ER. Don't.
yeah.
Not in network.
Pretty much, yeah. So all that's going through my brain as it's falling.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. So, like I said, 0 out of 10, do not recommend. I'm glad you did not break your foot.
Same.
Yeah. I wish I didn't break my foot.
I wish you did not break your foot either.
So once again, folks, one of us came home with a souvenir, and that would be me.
We'll post pictures.
Yeah.
Of the new shoe.
Of the attire.
Yeah.
My lead, when I get a speeding ticket, it's the boot. It's got
I
lead.
swear.
It, I promise you. Anyway, I was doing something on the list. I had gone into the building my mom has outside. It's Caden's building, but and we were vacuuming out her car because this has been a bane of my existence for the last 3 trips. Can you wash my car and vacuum it out? Wash it, vacuum it out. So we washed it and we're going to vacuum it out.
Yeah.
We were in the garage and my lovely aunt and uncle had given Caden this handmade, homemade cornhole board. And we're talking 2x4s and takes 2 people to pick it up.
Florida State ones?
Yeah, the Florida State ones, the big giant ones.
Yeah.
So anyway, they were out in the building there, that's where they've been for the last couple months.
Yeah.
So we're vacuuming out the car and I'm taking stuff out of the car. Like she had a cooler bag that she puts her groceries in and stuff when she buys her groceries. And so without thinking, I laid a soft-sided cooler on the side of one of the cornhole boards, and I had just turned around, like not even gotten out of the way, but just turned to think. I was thinking if there was something else I should.
Yeah.
Anyway, cornhole board comes down on my foot. Meanwhile, I'm on the phone with the husband, and I'm trying to be calm, cool, and collected, and I didn't say anything other than and I hear Caden say. And I just
wait. No profanity came out of your mouth.
Well, I was on the phone, and I didn't want to alarm anybody on the phone because then they get a little anxious, and then I get stressed out because it's. Are you okay? Are you okay? What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
You were already
Let me
stressing.
assess. Let me assess, and I will let you know if I am okay.
Yeah.
So I just said, let me call you back in just a minute. Something's wrong with the vacuum. Promptly walk into my mom's house, and it's a good, not a short, long distance, but a short,
Yeah.
short little walk. Meanwhile, it looked like I had a flat tire on that side. I go in and I was like, well, Mom, I think it just broke my foot. And she was like, oh, what do you mean you just broke your foot? I said, well, and I pulled my sock off, and it wasn't really blue, but it was already swollen. Like it was already swollen by then. And I said, I'm just going to finish up here. We're done vacuuming your car. I'm done. I said, and then I'm going to go to urgent care. She said, okay. I, like you, do not want to go to the ER because out of network.
Yeah.
Do not want to pay that bill.
You have to have a referral.
Yeah. So I
just
just go to urgent care, a little doc in the box.
Yeah.
And she says, well, I was really hoping you'd get my car vacuumed out and cleaned up this time. And I was like, well, it's washed. It's mostly clean.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. In this time, I get a call from the guy who's coming to program the keys to her car. I had told him he could come X day or X day. He decides to show up on the day that I break my foot. And I spent 2 hours sitting with him, watching him, trying to program some keys that he couldn't program. Meanwhile, my foot's killing me, throbbing, whatever. Went on to the urgent care, took an x-ray. Yep, it's got a broken bone in it. You're going to wear a boot for 4 weeks. Thank you for no cast. Yeah, so I came home with a boot. But when I got home, my mother, one thing on the list that I actually didn't get to that wasn't plumbing in the car was clean out the garage. And she was like, oh, well, you guys can work on the garage tomorrow since you have the boot, and you'll be okay. And I promptly said, oh, okay. And then an hour later, I was like, you know what? I think we're gonna go home tomorrow. I think I'm done. I'm just done. So she was like, well, you don't want to stay and clean out the garage? No, Marcia, I don't want to clean out your garage. I have a broken foot because of you. Yeah. So yeah, I brought home the souvenir, 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Couldn't get in the pool today. Had to put the cast condom on my shoe to get in the shower because can't bear any weight on it for 2 weeks. Don't recommend. I blame Marcia. Marcia broke my foot. People ask, Marcia broke my foot. I actually messaged my uncle that gave Caden the cornhole boards, and I said, I appreciate the gift. And he said, what happened? I said, did you know when they fall on you, they really hurt your foot? He was like, I suspect they might break your foot if they fell on them. They're that heavy. So we'll find out in another hour when I get back from urgent care. He messaged me back an hour later, hour and a half later, and he was like, cast? And I was like, boot?
Thanks. I'll send you a bill.
Yeah. And then when I got to urgent care, they were like, sometimes insurance doesn't cover a boot, and we'll put you in a cast, but you'll have to go to the ER to get a cast.
No.
And she said since it's incorporating your big toe, they will make it enclosed.
Oh, yeah.
Cover your toes, because apparently your big toe holds you upright when you walk.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I told her, I asked her, I said, how much is a boot out of pocket? How much?
Yeah.
She said, $75. I will pay it. I do not want the cast. Yeah. I will pay it. But she came back and she said, your insurance will cover it. And I was like, well,
at that point, just bill Marcia.
It would have gone on her church card anyway.
Well, see, there you go.
Marcia can pay for the boot.
Yeah.
She did it, even though she didn't do it. Yeah. And Caden went with me to the urgent care. He sat out there because it was cool in the waiting room after being out in the building in the 100-degree weather, vacuuming out her car. And I broke my foot, one bone.
Congratulations.
I know. I was so excited about it.
It's been a few years since you broke anything.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, probably about 8 years now since I broke something new. I thought getting older, I might not have so many strange injuries. You know, what board is coming into your life to break your foot?
Yeah.
You know, tore some ligaments in my knee, slipping on a dryer sheet. You know, I mean, I have weird injuries. So now I just added to that list.
Yeah.
Cornhole boards. Darn FSU cornhole boards. You better have a good season this year, goddammit.
I broke my foot.
Break my foot. We better have a good season this year.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
I would have taken the participation trophy. I did not need the boot trophy.
You are not of the participation trophy generation.
No. And Marcia doesn't hand them out anyway. She just comes and says, well, you missed a spot. Or you didn't fold those right. That's why she got told to get out of the car and park it herself. Here's your trophy, Martha. So anyway, guys.
That was vacation.
That was
vacation for us.
Somebody had a vacation. I don't call mine a vacation. Yeah. But we're talking about Marsha's talking about going to the casino in September. That won't be a vacation either, folks, because then I just have 4 children to watch. I have to worry about her running over people with her scooter.
What day are y'all going to the casino on a weekend?
No,
Oh.
because we're going to see, I'm taking Caden to see Pantera on
Oh,
Monday,
that's right.
and then I think we're going to,
Wait, I thought Marsha booked the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, other story for
the one date, Marsha.
Yeah.
The only time I have
Yeah.
something to do in a long time. And yeah, that's a whole nother story with my mom, y'all. That's how she is. She don't give 2 shits unless it's for her. Anyway,
That's our vacation recap. And clearly, we cannot have it anymore because how do we set this up?
well, at least we had the mullet to come in
We
and,
did, yeah.
and set us up somewhat. We're
Yeah.
still not right,
No,
folks.
we're in equipment in our minds. We ain't right.
The minds will never get fixed.
No,
though.
no.
They're the way they are. But anyway, folks, we took a vacation, not together. That
No,
would have been more relaxing.
it would have been, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we cut out Marsha. OG can come.
Oh, yeah.
Let's cut out Marsha.
Okay.
I'd even take Jeffrey. Let's cut out Marsha.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's tolerable.
Just give him a computer and his
Yeah.
own desk, and he doesn't do anything with you.
Yeah,
He can stay there.
yeah. There you
I
go.
mean, go to Disney. He doesn't want to go to any of the parks. All right, you stay in the hotel. We're gone.
Deuces.
Anyway, folks, you should try a vacation with us sometime.
Yeah.
You might get a souvenir yourself.
Welcome to the club. No, I mean, share your favorite.
Oh, yes.
Thank
What
you.
souvenirs have
Yeah,
you brought
what
home from
souvenirs have
vacation?
you-
Children.
Oh.
Injuries. That souvenir that shows up 9 months later.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like kidnapping. Oh,
I haven't, no. I barely tolerate mine. I would not take
No.
someone else's.
oh. I mean, yeah. I barely tolerate it.
Can you imagine bringing someone new around Dane? What the fuck? Who the hell is this? Jen? What did you do?
Oh, yeah. Anyways, well, that was our recap of vacation. See y'all next week.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll talk about next week. Might be fun.
We might have a guest.
Well, hey, you guys are in for a treat if it's a guest. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll be sharing a mic then.
Yeah,
It'll be 2 mics, no breaks.
Yeah.
1 mic, no breaks.
well, we had one mic and all the brakes on earlier. We was on that crazy train.
We could not get it going, y'all.
No.
There is a video floating around somewhere of that. You might catch it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Twitter doesn't even exist anymore. That's how old I am.
And to add on that, we didn't even stop the video after we set the flu.
We might show that.
We'll see. But anyways, thanks for tuning in to episode 6 of Diary Vacation. I don't know what we're calling this. We'll see you at the train station.
Yeah. I'm not getting dropped off though. If she goes, I go.
Okay, deal.
Can I make it a husband drop off?
The one to Uber us.
Well, yeah. I'll poop. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Give us a like, follow, share, comment, Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube,
It's been a
TikTok. Believe me, I know. You want me to ring a phone for you just so you.
No, please.
United Healthcare calling.
Anyways, deuces.
2 mils.
No break.
Deuces. Beaches.